Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's Western Conference NBA action. The Portland Trailblazers here at home. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by.
Well, thanks, guys. Now, the Blazers are a talented young team, but Damian Lillard hopes they'll be aggressive, looking to improve. He said, obviously, we believe in what we have, but the more firepower we can add, the better chance we have of competing for longer periods of time at a higher level. Kevin?
He's not shy about putting pressure on the front office, DA. Thanks. Opening night is upon us. Every team looking to come out of the gate strong. As we know, only half are going to get to the end.
Don't tell him that, Kevin.
I know you can't.
Let it breathe a little bit.
Yeah.
It is a long season. The teams, as we've seen in the past, sometimes what we're watching here tonight, 6 or 7 members of that team might not be on it come February. So got to temper your expectations. Watch the way guys have maybe improved from last season coming into this season. Excited about young teams and the opportunity of their potential, but things can change quickly in this league.
But don't you love the optimism at this time of year?
No doubt about it. Everybody's fired up for the opportunity to show what it is, especially as a player, what you worked on in the offseason to bring it to the hardwood and show your coaching staff the type of work you put in.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Denver, Murray and Harris, the guards. Millsap and Jokic, the pair inside. And it's Porter, and at the 3, the small forward. And so Bazemore will bring it up for Portland.
And on paper, you call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Down low, Whiteside, and he uses the glass on the layup. Whiteside's got his team on the board to start the game for Portland.
Whiteside working on having a better all-around feel for the game, and that time makes a solid read.
Murray kicks to Harris. Outside Millsap. Off target with his 3. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. Lillard outside for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lillard's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a nice shot from Damian Lillard. He feels like he can drain it just about anywhere and appreciates the fact that he's got that kind of range.
Lillard against Murray. Shot clock at 6. On the top of the key, and he nails the jumper.
Murray's starting to feel the J here, sinking these shots time and time again.
McCollum against Harris. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Portland needs to get off a shot. Hands it from downtown. And it's 6 points for Damian Lillard.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
You're right. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Murray, good.
Well, buttery right there. A knockdown shooter from that area. Murray taking advantage of that opportunity.
Lillard against Murray. The 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burner.
And Denver has to take their first time out here. Well, Damian Lillard has never been one to doubt himself, and when he plays, he exudes confidence.
Has a short-term memory, which allows him to keep attacking, even after he's missed a few. And that's the mentality you have to have on offense. He might be as good as any other guard in this game.
Here's Harris. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Lillard against Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Porter with the 3. No good there. Now Portland takes it the other way. McCollum outside. Lillard finds McCollum. Over Harris. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. Pass to Millsap. Harris outside. That's good, and it's Millsap with the assists. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Bazemore against Porter. Bazemore passes to Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. McCollum outside. The Blazers keep it going. A new 24-second shot clock. Goes up with it again. And Whiteside finishes it off.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Murray surveying the D. On the wing, Harris. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. For 3, Murray. Rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers leading by 6. To the paint. It's stolen by Harris. Left side, Porter. Dishes it to Murray. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Nurkic with the block.
Is this basketball or volleyball? Nurkic with the spike.
Harris against McCollum. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Lillard. He's got 9. Over Murray. And it's Lillard missing.
You can't afford to let guys get comfortable there. The defense somehow avoided that shot from going in.
And that one's good by Porter.
Like that from Murray right there. When he's passing it like this, it can make him so much better and so much more open.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. McCollum against Harris. Here's Nurkic. Gets a hand on it, and Whiteside stays right with it. Whiteside's got 6 points.
Yeah, some of the best centers in the league understand every aspect of the offense and where shots are coming from, and Whiteside positioned himself well for that one.
And it's Murray penetrating. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
And I ask you, what can you do? This guy is a phenomenal decision maker.
Harris against McCollum. Over Harris. Here's Nurkic. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Nurkic has got his first points of the night. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. 6-point game. Pass to Harris. Here's Jokic. Covered by Lillard. Jokic, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Over Harris. Second chance shot. Here's Whiteside. Banked in off the glass. 8 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
For 3, Murray, and the 3 ball is good.
Well, few have more job security in the NBA than Terry Stotts. Consistently gets a ton out of his Portland Trailblazer team. They run a very intricate and unique offense now in his 7th year with the Blazers. They've had a lot of success under Coach Stotts.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
And with Terry Stotts last year, there were some rumblings about his job after the sweep.
Might have been a bit of a knee-jerk reaction. Remember, Portland slid into that third seed with how close it was in the Western Conference, and that might have added a bit more pressure. But Portland does not have a lot of flexibility with their roster. Somehow Terry Stotts gets to 50 wins in any given year. So it might have been a poor decision, and they saw through that, and he's back for this season.
The league no longer wants to reward offensive players who throw themselves into defenders. Have you seen a big change in how those players, Brent, are being called?
I think the league's doing a better job of it, trying to examine when it is
Seems that way, you're right.
Somebody gets up in the air and the offensive player leans in or kicks out and tries to draw some kind of contact. So it's been up to the referees. They've been diligent with it. I think they'll just get better with time.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
Denver calls timeout.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Sierra's checked in for the Trailblazers. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Damian Lillard third, and of course Jamal Murray.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
The pass to Bull. Back to Murray. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
This year, kicks to Hazonia. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 8. Martin surveying the floor. Over Labissiere. They grab their own miss. The shot's good from Plumlee.
Well, don't get surprised by that burst from Plumlee. He crashes in for the rebound, has the athleticism, and finishes with authority.
To the wing right side. And it falls over the rim and in. Trent's got his first points in this one.
And already you're seeing great execution from both teams.
Yeah, lots of points early, and the game plans on both sides, at least offensively, working to perfection.
Here's Barton. A stupendous finish in traffic. Barton's got his first bucket of the night.
Now Barton does a good job there, makes that finish look easy with the great control of the body on the finish.
Here's Simons. He's covered by Murray, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Beasley up top. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Murray, the pass to Bull. Here's Murray. 9 points in the game so far. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range. Barton, no luck. Trailblazers leading by 6. Here's Simons. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. Zach Collins checked in for Whiteside. And Denver with a change here too. Morris is checked in for Jamal Murray. On defense, the Nuggets. Hazonia with the ball. 5 on the clock. From deep. Good work defensively by Morris.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Knocked away. Shot by Collins, no good. The Nuggets shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Pass to Barton. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Barton's got his second bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Simons the pass to Hazonia. LaBissiere up top. And now here's Hazonia, guarded closely. Back to LaBissiere, over Plumlee. That one off the back iron and out.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contested.
Barton outside. Kicks to Plumlee. Over Collins. Plumlee, no luck. Portland leading. Hazonia, the pass to Collins. Back to Hazonia. Shoots over Barton. Here's Collins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Trailblazers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Collins. He's off on the second. Beasley with a clean look. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll get right back to the action. The leadership mantle, something that Damian Lillard welcomes. He talked about what that means to him.
A lot of responsibility. When things go bad, you know, people are going to look to you first. You know, they're going to point the finger at you first. And when things go well, they're going to give you the credit. So I think it's just a balance of those two things, you know, being willing to be that guy and being excited about it. I think you got to have fun with it.
Right on the money as always. Lillard has excelled in that leadership role.
I mean, he plays with so much confidence and composure, but also it's the way he includes his teammates and gets to know them as individuals that makes him a franchise player.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
Yeah, if your opponent fails to block out, you get yourself in great position. That was the story of the first quarter for them offensively.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Morris is out there with Beasley. Then it's Will Barton. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Bull in at the 5. Home in the paint. Good on the triple.
not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And for Portland, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. Denver shooting their first free throws of this game. First free throw is good. So many modern offenses no longer rely on a point guard to initiate the play. Tell us a little bit more. Walk us through that process.
I think a lot of teams, Kevin, are getting more towards motion offenses, almost playing in a secondary break where you've either coming off a score, you're coming down the floor, the point guard gets off the ball, and with all the players moving around and with the multifaceted skill set of your small forward and your power forward who's now playing at the point, distributing the ball, setting screens, DHO. Because of that skill set, you don't really have the heavy reliance on point guard domination with the basketball, setting up every play, and being the only playmaker on the floor. Now you have 3 and sometimes 4 getting that job done.
Here's Barton, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. Portland the foul.
It's pretty obvious right now the defense is not comfortable with Barton taking those shots. He's remarkable at drawing fouls when he's on the floor.
For Denver, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he makes the first.
Take a look at the history of the Portland Trailblazers, and part of the NBA since 1970, and the phrase Rip City, which has stuck with the team ever since winning that title back in 1977.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And for the Blazers, a lot of ups and downs with their history.
A lot of wins, but the franchise has been a bit cursed with some major injuries in the last 15 years. You think of guys like Greg Oden, the first pick in the draft, Bill Walton back in the 70s, and the ankle injuries that he had to deal with. That young team felt like they were going to run the West for quite some time, and those injuries really hurt and devastated the fan base in Portland.
Lillard against Morris. Martin in the corner. To the right side. Jokic. It's good from long range. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
Well, the confidence just keeps growing with Jokic and his shot. Pretty much ready to shoot as soon as it touched his hands.
Lillard finds McCollum. Now Labissiere. Back to McCollum. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Lots of ways that CJ can burn you right there. Super effective on the inside.
Denver passing it around. It's Jokic top of the key. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
All the length coming into play for Labissiere.
Morris against Lillard. Morris kicks to Barton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Yeah, this is the feel of a player to use his body to keep the shot from being blocked. Excellent work there.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Portland. Ken Bazemore comes in for Hezonja. Denver also making some changes. Paul Millsap's checked in for B. Porter comes in for Morris. And Harris subbed in for Malik Beasley. That free throw good from Barton.
I think Will Barton has figured out that scoring from the free throw line can be a good thing.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. McCollum outside. Unloads from 13. The shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. To the middle. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And how about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
And Greg, with Michael Porter combining the length, athleticism, and scoring ability, he's a rare prospect.
I mean, in high school, he was the #1 prospect on a lot of people's lists. Had the back injury in his only year of college, but everyone knew what he could do when given the chance. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. McCollum outside. That one goes in. McCollum's got it all tied up now for Portland. Denver's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Knocked loose. Bazemore against Barton. Outside Porter. That three off the mark.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Down low. Now here's Barton. He's got 10. Porter in the corner. To the middle. Here's Millsap. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Millsap's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets. Portland with the ball. Now Lillard. He's got 11. He kicks to McCollum. Passes it to Collins. Back to McCollum. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. McCollum's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Harris outside. And here's Barton. Pass to Jokic. Right side, Porter. Harris outside. Barton left side. Fires the three. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bazemore dishes to McCollum. And Bazemore kicks to Nurkic. McCollum outside. Traps in the tray. McCollum's got 9.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
For 3, Harris. Collins grabs the miss. Trailblazers leading by 3. And a wide open look for McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. That's 12 points for C.J. McCollum.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
And Portland making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Last break, here come the Trailblazers. McCollum against Harris. Bazemore finds McCollum. Portland moving the ball around. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Well, after a tough first quarter, it didn't get to him in any way. He's really stepped up here in the second quarter.
Harris passes to Jokic. Millsap at the elbow. Murray against Lillard. Outside for Millsap. Good on the triple. He's got 5.
Well, defensively, you know the 3 ball is a shot that Paul Millsap has worked on and gotten better at.
Here's Bazemore. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. There's the pass to Whiteside. Over Porter. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Denver with the rebound. Pass to Jokic. Lillard against Murray. Here's Jokic. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Lillard against Murray. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
A floater, and the layup is good. Murray's got 11 points.
That's a tricky little move there as Murray found a little bit of space and then got that floater off.
And Lillard kicks to McCullough. Whiteside with it. He's got 8. He gets it in there. 16 points for Lillard.
He's been on his A game, seeking good shots, and he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
Here's Murray, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
And Lillard kicks to McCullough. Now here's Whiteside to the middle. Here's Lillard up and in on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Denver's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Millsap dishes to Harris. Passes it to Murray. Kicks it to Porter. Millsap with it. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well. Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Yusuf Nurkic, a free agent this past summer. A lot of big men, Brent, on the market, and he flew under the radar.
Well, this team knows maybe how good Nurkic can be because they see him in practice all the time. They're just looking for a little bit more consistency in terms of the effort from him. The next few seasons of his development was really going to be a critical part of Nurkic's career.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Nurkic. And for Yusuf Nurkic, you see the flashes of how dominant he can be in every game.
I mean, the potential is there, and he is working hard to find that consistency. I do believe he's noticeably better when he plays with an edge. He's more in tune with what's going on. You almost want to rile him up or do something to tick him off before every game to get the best out of him.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. They trail by 6. The 6'11" Mason Plumlee out of Duke, Greg. He's got a live body.
Very athletic, Kevin. And his mobility enables him to defend smaller players on the perimeter. Offensively, he is a threat to finish at the rim.
That's good from Plumlee.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
No good on the second free throw. Portland leading by 5. Now Lillard. He's He's got 18. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Such astounding shooting right now from him. He is untouchable from the perimeter. What a performance.
Harris finds Millsap. Back to Harris. Murray outside from past the arc. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I think what I'd like to see from him in this quarter is getting going from the perimeter. Hit a 3 in the first, nothing in the second.
Lillard the pass to Trent. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range. And it's a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
The defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
Murray kicks to Plumlee. Now here is Harris. Tight defense on him. Misses off the right iron.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Trent. He's covered by Murray. Kept alive. The Nuggets trail by 10. And even 3-on-3 break. Harris looking it over. And Plumlee kicks to Murray. Harris outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Got to be aggressive in this league when you're close to the basket. This time it was Gary Harris, full throttle.
And the first one drops.
And Gary Harris has a ton of confidence, has a ton of versatility, and is so important for this team. Be fun to watch the maturation process of one Gary Harris.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Morris comes in for Murray. And Harris drops them both. Trailblazers leading by 8. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Nurkic. Rebound by the Nuggets. Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The pass to Harris from 12 feet out. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. Trent passes to Hazanya. The good-looking shot from the wing. Hazanya's got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers. And so it's Portland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 20 points and 1 assist. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
Well, Damian Lillard, amazing first half of offense. Deep range on the jumper. Always a threat to get to the rim. A competitor who just loves the game, Ernie.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Denver?
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
High above downtown Portland, you get the great idea of the beauty of the city, folks. Welcome back, everyone, to the Pacific Northwest. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
And Let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, he has been dominant as we expected coming into this one. Skilled and relentless.
Trailblazers leading by 10. Lillard and McCollum, the deadly backcourt pairing. Nurkic is out there with Whiteside, and it's Bazemore at the 3. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with.
Yeah, we could be having one of those nights where he becomes the one-man show for his ball club. You just don't need to tell him to keep scoring. He'll do it.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
Bit of a numbers game. More boards, obviously, meaning more possession. And that's been reflected tonight in the score.
Out to Harris, wide open, and the jumper falls for him. Harris has got 7 points.
Well, the confidence that Gary Harris is playing with right now, he is ready to shoot once that ball touches his mitts.
Floats it up there for Nurkic.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Murray against Lillard. Murray kicks to Jokic. Back to Murray over Lillard. That one no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Knocked away. Here's Harris. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, you're going to have to guard Gary Harris from the mid-range there.
Murray against Lillard. Nurkic. And it's sent back by Millsap. Here's Whiteside. And here's McCollum for 3. Sinks the triple. He's got 17.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Millsap kicks to Jokic. Murray outside. Here's Millsap. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, it didn't really bother him all that much now, did it, Kevin? Able to see the rim in the shooting window. 2 more points for Paul.
And that one, good. And that's now 24 points for Damian Lillard.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
Denver calls timeout.
And we've seen just how incredible McCollum can be when he is feeling it. One of the few guards in the league who gets everything to fall when his shot is on. It's why he can just erupt with huge scoring nights at any given time. On Bazemore, how he performed last season. Put up about 13 points per, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
I think you look across the board right now, and he's just doing a much better job. The numbers bear that out.
Here's Harris. No good that time. Good D by McCollum.
Well, he's gotten shots up, but they're not finding the rim. The squad's suffering because of it right now. A bit out of rhythm.
Bazemore against Porter. And that one, good. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
Now the coaching staff asking a lot of Kent Bazemore, especially there to play in the pick and roll. He jumps on that available space on the pick, cashes in.
Here's Here's Murray, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And here's Harris from the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Harris has got 7 points for the quarter.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Harris against McCollum. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Millsap's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Aggressive rebounding from Whiteside there. No one is going to contest those.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not really great numbers for him at the line, but really not terrible either. Right around 70%.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Collins is checked in. The Nuggets also changing it up. He's checked in for Millsap, and it's Will Barton in for Harris. Guys are slimming down, it seems, Brent, to play at a faster pace. And we hear more and more players are using a plant-based diet now.
Vegan-style players.
Maybe not quite to that extent, but they are certainly very, very cautious about what they're putting in their bodies.
I think we just hear more stories about some of the things that players are trying in order to get themselves to their athletic peak. And one of those things, of course, one of the most important things is the fuel that you're going to put into your body, because that's your only tool. So I think guys just pay a little bit more attention to how it is they're feeding the system. You can't miss those kind of looks. The defense seems to be a little nonplussed so far in this one, but he flat out missed it.
And Michael Porter, he has the natural attributes of an elite scorer.
He's got incredibly deep range. You could see that all the way back in high school. Almost automatic from mid-range. And as he adds strength, he'll become a force inside as well.
Two shots.
That free throw, no good.
And the ceiling so high for Porter. A versatile, effective forward who does so many things well.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Portland leading by 17 to the inside. And here's Barton. He's got 10 down low. The kick out to Porter. Jacks up a three. Nailed from three-point land. Porter's got 8 points.
And shots like this are why people are just so high on Porter. Has such a quick release on that jumper.
Back to McCollum. Three-pointer. Denver grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Barton passes to Bull. Jokic against Collins. Just 3 to shoot, and that one's good. Jokic.
That's a pretty smooth release for a 6'10" center on the perimeter.
Portland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. That's a 2 from Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Got to get out of his compass and just try to find himself right now and get himself going.
Inside. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Nikola Jokic. Lillard against Barton. McCollum outside. Traps in the tray. McCollum's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic feeling it. Not much the D can do right now. He's in a great rhythm and is exploding offensively.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Right side with it. Now guarded by Murray. And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul. Labissiere's checked in for Portland. Hezonja comes in for Kent Bazemore. And Denver also making a switch. Beasley's checked in. McCollum against Beasley. Fires from the wing. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 24 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And it's Hezonja with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Nuggets, Plumlee comes in for B. And Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. Now, here is Morris. He's tightly guarded. A nice shot by Simons.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
The Nuggets trail by 15. It's Beasley on the wing. The Nuggets moving the ball around. A 3 from Morris. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Labissiere's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Simons. He kicks it to Collins. They grab their own miss. And Labissiere gets it to go.
Yeah, good timing there from Scal. Good at out hustling the defenders to get on the glass.
Morris looking over the floor. To the inside. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Portland leading by 17. Hezonja's shot is off. Morris with the ball. Barton outside. Jokic trying to free himself up. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. Plumlee's got 5 points so far.
For his career, more than 3/4 of Plumlee's basket have come within 3 feet of the rim, so you know he's going to take it inside.
And now, here's Hezonja. Barton defending. Hezonja kicks to Collins. Over Jokic. Shot by Collins, no good. The Nuggets trail by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
All keyed right there from the lead pass. Right on the money.
Pass to McCollum. Labissiere up top. He's guarded by Plumlee. And here's McCollum for 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Morris outside. Lets a floater go. The shot's good from Plumlee.
I tell you, Plumlee rolls so hard to the basket, no one really wants to get in his way.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Shot from 12. And he nails the jumper. McCollum's got 12 points in just the second half.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
Barton in the corner. Here's the 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. McCollum finds Hezonja. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
Yeah, even though he doesn't come up with the steal, that kind of deflection will disrupt the rhythm of this offensive possession.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Nikola Jokic.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
here is Morris. Not a lot of room. No good from outside. Portland leading by 15. Simons, the pass to Nurkic. Azonia up top. Martin defending. To the paint. Here's Labissiere. Plumlee with the rebound. Denver's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Morris dishes to Millsap. Morris outside. Passes it to Plumlee. 6 to shoot. Out to Morris. It's up a 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Labissiere's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Trent, covered by Beasley. Trent passes to Nurkic, and it's sent back by Plumlee.
Big athletic guys like Plumlee. Hard to get your shot over them before they can get their hands up.
Beasley outside. Morris outside, unloads, and another miss by Denver.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
Here's Simons, covered by Morris. Pass to Nurkic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nurkic has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the play from Nurkic was as good as they come. Terrific job getting deep inside there and nailing the shot.
And so it's Portland out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll return shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with Beasley is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Plumlee. Then there's Harris. And it's Morris in at the point. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Morris inside, covered by Lillard. 5 on the clock. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That's foul number 2 for him. Beasley kicks to Harris. Millsap dishes to Plumlee. That's good, and it's Millsap with the assists. Plumlee's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Denver. Now here's Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Labissiere. And Labissiere throws it down.
Well, everyone knows Lillard is one of the league's best scorers off the pick and roll, so he chooses this time to make the assist.
1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Lillard against Morris. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Nurkic. And the pass to Hazania. Inside, Millsap with the steal. Down low, here's Beasley. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness. Zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
Lillard against Morris. Shoots from 14. No good off the back of the rim.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, I'd put that play on repeat. The setup was perfect. Just need a better result next time.
Harris, good.
Love to see the resolve from an offensive player after a disappointing first half. He's been terrific here in the second.
Morris against Lillard. He gets it in there. Lillard's got 26.
Well, the defense sinking and filling the lane, but Lillard stops short and floats one over the top.
Morris with the ball. Lillard picks him up. On the wing, Harris. There's the triple. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Lillard against Morris. And Labissiere throws it down.
That's right on the money from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Millsap. And they pick up 2.
The contact's certainly there, but Millsap just too big and too strong on those type of plays.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Lillard gets double teamed. Kicks to Bazemore. Passes it to Nurkic. Lots of room. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Fun to watch Kent Bazemore flesh out more of his overall game. Quick at getting passes over to his teammates.
Lillard against Morris. Pass to Millsap. Harris outside. Shot clock at 6. Tipped away. The prayer from beyond half court is off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 14. Lillard outside. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Morris finds Millsap. Now here's Plumlee, defended by Labissiere. On the wing, Harris. Back to Plumlee. Great D that time from Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. That one good for 2. And the Trailblazers lead by 19.
Bazemore wiry, and when he gets on the inside, I like where he finds the space to finish at the rim.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The pass to Harris. Feeds it to Millsap. They need this. The Nuggets with another miss.
That's a wide open shot. Sadly, he came up short.
Here's Azania. Here's Nurkic. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. The Nuggets trailed by 19. Harris drives in. And Labissiere sends it back.
Well, the reach of Labissiere making impact right there on defense. Dependable with the shot blocking.
And he's been hitting from out there. Defensively, you're going to have to change some things up.
The classic catch-22 guy right here. If you key in on him, you're going to open up other opportunities for his teammates to have good looks.
Millsap passes to Plumlee. For 3, Harris. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, it just seems whatever they do, nothing's working right now to stop the bleeding.
I still think there's a chance you string a couple of big plays together and the tide can turn very quickly.
And Lillard kicks to Labissiere. Nurkic gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
At 280 pounds, I think Nurkic is well within his means to score past contact.
Morris finds Plumlee. Harris outside. Well, we know that Dr. James Naismith came up with the idea when he was teaching at the YMCA. But as far as skill development, Brent, some feel that maybe in the skill category that the USA has fallen behind a little bit. Do you agree?
I think what the United States is doing on that level between your late grade school years and AAU programs in particular and your high school years, that they're trying to address this issue and get ahead of it a little bit. For years, there was a 10-year or 15-year gap about European players being schooled and being in institutions where they were basically young professionals from the age of 12 to 14 having school and basketball and being at a facility for just those things specifically. The last few years, there's been a lot of concern with players being more adept and more skilled here in the States. The change is coming.
Presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. On defense, the Nuggets. Nurkic in the post. He's against Jokic, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. We will be seeing Nurkic go to the free throw line here. It's on Gary Harris. One thing I like about Adam Silver, he is always looking to break new ground, push the envelopes, and develop new areas of innovation.
Well, always forward thinking, and of course this league has always done that. Adam is found a new position in the league, having a chief innovation officer in place, somebody that's always examining not only how things are going in the league and maybe being adaptable to change, but examining what's going on worldwide. And you always see the way the league tinkers with and toys with Summer League and the way the G League competition sets up in order to try to find more ways to make the game more enjoyable or more accessible to the fan base.
Lillard against Murray. And Lillard gets double teamed. McCollum outside. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Outside Porter from outside the arc. That one misses. Now Portland takes it the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. McCollum, no good. Denver's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Harris against McCollum. Now Harris. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Porter. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And that's 10 points for Michael Porter.
And his teammates have to step up just a little bit more. He's been lights out. Needs a bit more support.
Goes up to the stripe. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Lillard against Murray. He kicks it to Porter. Shoots over Bazemore. Porter can't get that one to fall. Portland leading by 20. To the middle. Here's Lillard. Makes it off the glass. Lillard's got 34.
Well, he's got a baton in the right hand as he's orchestrating what's going on. A maestro, if you will.
Pass to Millsap. And there's the bucket. Stand with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Well, there's been a lot of attention around the league about how good Millsap was defensively on the interior, but don't forget about what he could do on the offensive glass.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And such a great shooting stroke for Gary Harris. Brent, starting to become a guy who can create as well for others.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he has a score-first mentality, but he's capable of doing that, and he's really about the team. He really does whatever it is that the staff is asking of him. He's surrounded by some good young talent, and he seems to fit right in with everything that goes on.
2 shots.
On top of the responsibilities that Mike Malone gives him.
He's off on the first. Certain guys can play within themselves and still dominate. You played along one of the best that you saw up close in Tim Duncan.
One of the things I think about with Tim is how many numbers he left on the board, Kevin. The way that Coach Popovich played him, minimal minutes, touches when needed most, where Tim usually came through, but how much more dominant he truly could have been.
And he didn't care about numbers, did he?
Not at all. He cared about one number, and that's putting W's on the board. But how many more things Tim Duncan would have led categorically in the history of the NBA at the power forward position, but overall, the numbers would have been staggering.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. For Murray. Millsap grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 19. Inside. And it's Murray, that time on the assist from Porter. 18 points for Jamal Murray.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
And Paul Millsap, a 4-time All-Star in Atlanta. Greg, as we know, he missed most of last season after left wrist surgery.
A big loss after just signing that mega contract with the Nuggets. I mean, he's a lot older than most of their core, but a great fit in their front court and obviously one heck of a player.
That free throw missing. That one misses. And Brent, you think about Paul Millsap, not a top 10 draft pick, not even taken in the first round.
Yeah, how about that? 47th pick in the second round, and nothing really has been handed to Paul Millsap. He's earned every bit of it, and that's why even to this day he plays with a chip on his shoulder.
Here's Nurkic, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Deceptive reach from Jokic there, swatting that shot away, using those long arms.
Murray, no good. Trailblazers leading by 15. And here's McCollum. He dishes it to Nurkic. Portland moving the ball around.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Trailblazers.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Lillard.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. And finally, hitting their stride. This is the run they needed earlier.
Well, easier to do once the game is on ice, as your opponent sometimes has a tendency to relax.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Murray.
There's a lot of potential left in the tank for Jamal Murray. He's able to play both guard spots, but it's that sweet jump shot that has his teammates and the coaching staff salivating about where his ceiling is.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. The first one falls.
And a little strange for such an exceptional outside shooter. McCollum has been just okay at the free throw line in his young career. That will improve.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. He comes in for Jokic, and it's Will Barton in for Paul Millsap. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
Wide open look here for Murray, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Murray's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nuggets. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Simons missing. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
So the Trailblazers win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Do we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.